they're not expressing their emotions for you. But then secretly at night, they're stalking your Instagram and they're watching what you're doing on your stories, or they're looking at your pictures on their phone. Like, it's very weird how this person's not even, it's like they're hung up on you, but yet they don't want to let someone else go that they're talking to. Towards the end of April, they're going to make that decision to let that person go and actually ultimately choose you. But by that time, hi Cancer, this is your April 2021 love reading. So you start out the month of April with 3 tens. You have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is reversed. So you're getting yourself out of some kind of contract. And I feel like for a lot of you, this may actually involve your family or some kind of long-term commitment that has been weighing heavily on you with the 10 of Wands. This is something that you feel ultimately responsible for, something that has really been draining your energy. This is a transition right now. You're going through a massive transition in your life. This is like starting a new chapter because something has to end. And this can definitely be painful for a lot of you because you have the 10 of Swords here. Now, I feel like, again, this mostly has to do with some kind of familial energy, but for some of you, this is going to be like a relationship, okay? Because in your oracle cards, you do have sadness and loss. You also have hurt and holding on. So there is something that you're holding on to. And I feel like, again, there's a huge energy, a huge feeling of feeling responsible for someone or feeling responsible for a situation. And you're holding on to this no matter how much it hurts. And what Spirit wants you to know is that no matter how much it hurts right now, you are on the right path. And this is just a feeling that you have to work through and go through right now, but you are on the right path, okay? And for some of you, you're holding on too tightly to something that is trying to transition in your life. It's trying to let you go. It's trying to move you forward, but because you are so tightly clinging to it, you're not taking it for the lesson that it is and allowing it to release from your energy with all these tens here. You also have the Queen of Wands. I'm seeing strong fire signs for you. Also, earth signs are highlighted here. And there's air signs for a small percentage of you. You have the Wheel of Fortune on top of disappointment. So something is trying to leave your life in order to bring you something better. I'm also seeing here, Cancer, in terms of your money, you're working incredibly hard. You are really paving the way for yourself. You have the 8 of Pentacles here and the Devil. So you may not be feeling very appreciated, even though you're making huge strides in your career or your business. You may have a boss that is not acknowledging exactly how much you bring to the table. You're feeling taken advantage of, or you're feeling like you're just stuck in a toxic situation, even though you're putting all this work in. But you are going to be experiencing more money coming to you. But there's definitely some things that you have to release in the meantime because you are in a process of restarting. You have the restart card here on top of the Ace of Cups reversed. There was a new situation starting for you that I feel just kind of let you down here. Sort of like a firework that didn't quite take off because you have the Fool on top of the 3 of Cups. Towards the end of April, please be aware of a fire sign or someone who behaves like a fire sign that is entertaining more than one person. The interesting thing about this, though, is they're going to drop the other party to try to be with you, but because they've put you in a state of confusion, you're going to be very hesitant to go forward with this. On the flip side, if you're the Cancerian who has a lot of options, you're going to have to make a decision here with the 2 of Wands reversed. But this is going to be kind of a hard decision. But I do feel like there's multiple people involved. And then towards the end of April, it's going to be down to 1 or 2, okay? And regardless of what this other person is doing, you're coming out victorious. You do end on the 6 of Wands. You're also moving away from something, though, here because you have the Chariot on top of the 6 of Swords. So mentally, you are trying to move on. from a disappointment, from a false start, from a situation that did not quite get off, okay? Towards the middle of April, you're going to be going within with the Hermit here. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. This is where someone's going to come in and communicate to you, because I feel like you're going ghost on them, or you're pulling back your communication. You do have someone coming through as the Knight of Pentacles, but this is very slow starting. And the reason why it's so slow is because they're likely talking to other people with the Three of Wands and the Empress. I feel like you're taking on the Emperor or the Empress energy, but this person's slow movement towards you is because there is other people involved. So it's like when you pull back, it's going to make this person kick themselves into high gear and cut off the other people they were talking to in order to win out with you. But for some of you, you're just going to want to completely move on from this person, because at the bottom of your deck, you have the King of Wands reversed and the Magician and the Knight of Wands. So Cancer, you may actually be dealing with someone. Sorry, that's my new kitten, Sage. And of course, he's going to mess up the entire spread and give me OCD. Okay. So you're dealing with, you may actually be dealing with a player here, because Three of Cups is here, Ace of Cups reversed is here. It's like you're trying to work on something that someone else is not. And this may actually be what you're trying to move on from, because you may see that it's just a waste of time and you're trying to manifest something else over here with the Restart card. And also because, of course, the Moon is reversed. So it's like this person is not covering their tracks well. Again, this can be a vice versa read where the Cancerian is the one having to make a choice, but I feel like this is someone else, okay? You're going to know which side you're on. Yeah, you see through this person, and it's like you're trying to offer the emotion, but because you know how much you have to give with the Empress here, but they're being so slow that yeah, this seems like it's not being appreciated, because you're trying to put the effort in, you're trying to put the work in. You're going to have to go silent at some point here. But towards the end of April, whoever they're talking to, whoever they're entertaining at the same time, they're willing to cut this person out for you, because they actually do want to go forward with you. But it's almost like until you put your foot down and go hermit mode on them and actually say what needs to be said with the Prince of Swords and actually take some initiative here and really don't be mean, but be stern. They're not going to get the point until you do this. And when you do this, it's almost like you're putting down your values and explaining to them what you will and won't accept, because at some point towards the end of April, they're like, okay, fine, I don't want to deal with anyone else. I'm going to cut the other people that I've been talking to out. And at the same time, you're still in confusion mode though. So even though they've made up their mind and they're not messing around with other people anymore, you're still like, I don't know if I trust this. And also, you may be dealing with some toxicity in your workplace. That's also adding to the mix here. So you're just ready to start from scratch. Like, you're not going to waste your time. You're moving forward mentally, because you know where you're taking yourself, and you're taking yourself out of a very dead-end situation towards the beginning of April, that you don't want to waste your time with someone else here that is just keeping others on the line and keeping you on your roster. Even though there may be a disappointment in this month, if you move away from this disappointment, what you have coming towards you with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords and the Chariot and the Restart card is actually much, much better. And you're going to be victorious over someone that's kept you in confusion mode, okay? Because you are the Empress or you are the Emperor. And whoever is making you wait, they're going to wish that they chose you. It's really up to you if you want to stick around for this person, though, because you are going to win out overall. But that's going to be a personal choice for each of you, because some of you are just hitting the highway and leaving, even if this person chooses you. Okay, Cancer, we're going to take a look at how this person feels about you. I am seeing the moon on their side again, so there is some secrecy there. They also have the Three of Cups again. So we're going to look at what the outcome of this is really all about. I love you so much, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.